What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to PTFiles. I know it's been a minute, but we back. This time we got some family affairs going on. I want y'all to welcome my guest, John Banks. What's going on?
What's up, cuz?
Not much, not much. Long overdue, long overdue.
Right, exactly.
So, tell the people who you are, what you do, you know.
John Banks, entrepreneur, trap melodic artist, motivational figure, just all around businessman.
For sure, for sure. So, you just recently dropped an EP called Torn.
Right.
Let's go on and just dive in that real quick. Tell me about that EP. How did you make it? How did you go about it? Your feelings in the songs, all of that.
I made it. It's mainly about a relationship situations. Some stuff I was dealing with myself. It's called Torn, and that's exactly like how I was feeling when I was making it. I created it like over some years. Some of the hooks I made, they were like stuff I wrote in jail. Just going through a lot. I don't know. You might not never been locked up, but I know people that have been locked up. Like it's a real lonely feeling. Like you get to think about how you feel about other people. Like your feelings are like it's out there. It's on the wall. Like for real. And that's really where it came from. Like just having that loneliness. Like when you get to that point where you got to be like alone by yourself, and you really got to face your feelings and everything that you're going through. That's really where it came from. Despite all the situations that I was in, when I got alone, I'm like, damn, this is how I feel about these situations, and that's what came out of it.
Was there like a particular song on your EP that took some time, or you feel like, damn, like this the one, or this is the song that I felt the most?
It was Self, the first song on there, like for sure, like for sure it was Self.
Okay. What was the process of making Torn?
The process, like I said, it was a long over the years process. Like I said, the hooks came from when I was like in jail. I ended up freestyling some of the verses, and I kind of put it together. It wasn't like I was like, this finna be a project.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I put it together. I was like, these songs sound like they can be put together, and then I put them together.
So before you were like I don't want to say sap, but you know what I mean. But
Right.
before you were more so into like the hardcore, like all in rapper, what was that transition like for you? Why did you transform from the old John Banks to the new John Banks?
I mean, music for me is a lifestyle. So like, if I change my lifestyle, I'm gonna change my music. So when my life changed, I had to change my music. I'm not one of those artists that's gonna rap about stuff that I'm not doing. I'm not living. So I mean, when I was doing that type of music, I was really doing that type of stuff,
Yeah.
And I had to change my life. Like after my brother died, couple of other people died. I had to make that decision that I want to change my life. And yeah, that's just what came out of it. A lot of going through grieving and stuff. It brought out a lot of emotion in me because I gotta with grieving. Sometimes you want to be hard. Like you want to like I'm straight, but you're not. And like I got to that point where I was like, damn, this is something I gotta face. I gotta face my emotions. So it made me more like a more emotional person.
Yeah.
Where I had to like learn how to communicate my feelings, and just deal with them.
Was it a hard transition for you to make that transition, or was it like a easy like?
No, it took a lot. It took a whole lot, like drugs and alcohol, like messing up relationships, all type of stuff before I could get there. Because when you a man, you got ego, you got pride. Like you wanna believe that you're strong enough to do it by yourself. And last thing you trying to do is cry and pour out your heart. You feel me? So it took a lot. Like I was straight. Like I ain't straight. I'm not straight.
Yeah. So also when you talk about like drugs, alcohol, and being in the music business, with that being like such an influence in that world, how did that impact your life? Like, did that, the people that you were around in the music industry, did that have like a heavy toll on you, or was it like separate?
I'm not gonna say the people that I was around, because the alcohol and the drugs was like, it was already there. I feel like I brought people around the alcohol and the drugs, you know, like, but just speaking on the alcohol and the drugs, it slowed me down a lot with my progress. Like, I wasted a lot of time. I lost a lot of people. I missed out on a lot of opportunities. Like, so it affected me, and then, I mean, it affected the people around me too.
So what situation or what experience made you realize, like, I need to change?
My kids, like, that's really what it was for me. I got a 13-year-old and I got a 6-month-year-old. I mean, I said 6-month-year-old, but a 6-month-old. And yeah, like, my kids, it was mainly my kids. Like, I don't know, like, it wasn't like when they was born or nothing, but it was like a point in my life where I was like, damn, like, I got kids. Like, I gotta be better. I gotta do better. And then just seeing like, once you like step back and see your like potential, it ain't worth it. Like, it just ain't.
Smooth. So do you got any other upcoming projects coming out soon, or?
I got an album. I got some EPs. Like, I got stuff that I could drop, but like, the music industry is just not where I would like it to be. I feel like it ain't no money in it right now. So, I mean, like, this project was something that I did for me. Like, it was therapy for me. It was like something I feel like I needed to put out. Like, it was like a journal to me.
Yeah.
The next project is kind of like a journal too. It got songs about my brother, my dad, my grandma. But it costs a lot of money though to do that. You know what I'm saying? It costs a lot of money to do it. I mean, and I'm 30 right now. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm successful in other places. Like, so I mean, if that's what my heart desires to do another project, that's what I'll do. But it costs a lot of money.
So what does the industry have going on right now that's so hard for artists? Or well, some people may say like it's easy right now because everybody getting a hit and everybody is blowing up a song. Or so what is that?
I mean, I feel like it's not no. I mean, if you look at, like, I was just on the phone with my brother, who mentors me, and he does my marketing. He helps me out with like damn near everything I do with my music, cause I do it independently, and it's no money in it like right now. Like, they pay like a fraction of a cent for streaming, and then we really don't have a product to sell. Like, you can't go sell a CD, you can't sell an album, cause everybody's streaming. And people can listen to thousands and thousands of songs for $10 a month. Yeah. So like, where's the money at for the artist? But we putting in like I probably put in like, for this project I probably spent like $15,000.
And nothing in return, for real.
I ain't even look, cause I don't. You feel me? Like, I don't care about no TuneCore talking about $141 cause you. You know what I'm saying? You stream, somebody stream, you got 250,000 streams. Like, what the hell? For sure. You really just gotta love it, and hope something come out of it. But once you start getting, like, you know, you get older, you got kids, you got responsibilities. Yeah. It ain't all that fun just spending money just cause your heart desires.
The reality hit.
Yeah.
For sure. Who or what influenced your music career, and what made you start music?
It wasn't like an artist or anything. It was mainly like, I started doing poetry, you know. That's really where it came from. And that was just because as a kid, I just felt like I had a lot of emotions balled up inside of me. So I had to find a way to get them out. And then eventually that turned into music. Cause like, being light skinned, who wanna do poetry? With hazel eyes, you feel me? Like, you soft, you sweet. Yeah. So I'm like, I gotta find a different way to get this out.
For sure. How do you approach songwriting, and do you have like a specific routine? Is it different for each project?
Songwriting, Yeah, it's different. It's been different. Since I've been doing music so long, I always try different stuff because I feel like I do stuff a certain way and then it works for that time, you know? And then you gotta do something different if you want something different. Like music changes all the time.
Yeah.
So it's always different. I might freestyle, I might bring people in to get ideas. Like it's like one project I the whole time I just like, hey, give me a word. And then we just I'm gonna make a whole song off one word.
Yeah.
Like I always just try different techniques.
Okay. Do you have like a specific place that you find creativity in making your music, or like, you know, some people have like a area they go to like brainstorm or anything like that?
No. It's really just mainly being alone.
Yeah.
Like I can't really, my creativity can't really flow with people around. Not for real. Like I need to be alone. Like
For sure. Okay. We're gonna come back to the music in a minute. So you also have a moving company.
right.
How did that come about in your world?
Oh, working for a moving company and realizing that I could do it better.
Mm.
And then I just started my own stuff and it was up from there.
So how were you able to like market your brand or get people to trust you with your moving company? Cause like, you know, that's like high competition right there. Like probably everybody got a moving company. So how are you able to build your brand?
I don't know. I think it's just in me. Like I think like my family is just in me. Like when I see something and I want it, like I just know. I don't know. It's God. I don't know. It's just in me. Like I really can't explain it. Like anything that I want to do, I'm just gonna go like hard. You know, like with everything, with the branding, I'm gonna learn the marketing. I'm gonna have the customer service. I've always been like that. So I mean, it's not necessarily. I think it's just me, to be honest. Cause if I was opening up a restaurant, it'd be the same thing.
Yeah.
Like literally. I kind of like choose things that I could love and enjoy. Cause when you love them and enjoy, you know what I'm saying? It's a different type of you can do a lot and it don't feel like work.
Yeah. So what's the hardest part about having your own moving company?
People, man, like not the people that we serve, but the people that I hire.
So what be going on there? They don't want to be doing the job. They don't want to do the work.
Yeah, I mean, so I when it's your company and it's your like when it's yours, you treat it a different way. Like
Yeah, for sure.
you feel me? Like you want it. They might be doing everything right, but it just ain't how I would want to do it because it's my
perfection.
company. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard. It's hard separating it, and then being a small business. You gotta be real careful, like how you treat customers and how you do stuff, because it could mess up your whole business, you know.
Yeah.
Because if you're not there to show people how they need to be acting or what they need to be doing, they could get a bad representation of your business.
Definitely.
And once they give that, they put that review up. You let them do 5 jobs. They giving this representation. They late. They doing this. They working slow. That's your business. That your business go right there.
So how do you go about hiring certain people?
I don't. I don't. I mean, like I've gotten a lot of people through people that don't work. I've gotten a lot of people through social media, since I do have a big social media presence.
Yeah.
That don't work. Cause moving is so I pay same day. Like you come work, I pay you. People, anybody that know that, they gonna be like,
they gonna come, yeah, for sure.
well, I got 5 years of moving experience. Like everybody got 5 years of moving experience. They want that paid, but they just be lying.
Yeah.
And I can't say that I don't blame them, because I done did it like multiple times. I was like, yeah, I know how to drive a forklift. $18. You get in there like the rack done fell. But you tried.
Knocking over supplies.
Yeah, you tried though, because you want that money. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's like knowing that I've been an employee and then being a boss, and then like you start realizing like, damn,
Yeah.
I see what like how I was to the boss, like how hard I was making it on them
Yeah.
by lying. But So now I'm just not right now at this moment. I'm working on that. That's a big part of my downfall in my business is the people I hire.
For sure, for sure.
And separating like trying to be cool and stuff like that. It just
Definitely,
ain't. It don't work.
I'll tell you this: you definitely got to stand on business with certain. When it comes to certain shit, like so people know that they can't play with you or they can't move a certain way. When it
Right.
comes to that, like you definitely gotta stand on that so they can know, like, oh damn, I can't fuck with John or he gonna
Right.
send my ass packing. Like, yeah, it's definitely a
So
lot.
I've been sending them. So I've been sending them. Like I'm good. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You also, I don't know if you still have another moving company, commercial moving,
Right. Yeah.
Le Mans moving company.
Right.
How's that coming along? How you getting that going?
I mean, Le Mans it's a family name.
Yeah.
After my dad, I named it after my dad, and it's also my brother's middle name too. But I named it that because I want to I always want to remember my dad, and I have like a vision for it because I'm gonna do corporate commercial stuff, just something big, you know. It's something I'm working on. I'm looking at like government procurement, contracts, stuff like that. But it's a process, cause like them contracts, man, you gotta be ready.
Yeah.
Like you could take them contracts and you do the wrong thing, you could lose money, you know.
Yeah.
And waste a lot of time. So it's something that I'm working on and something that I'm learning. It's gonna come about, but I'm big on like patience, like just being patient. It's gonna come.
For sure. Speaking of your dad, your brother, my cousin, my uncle,
Right.
rest in peace to those guys. How has that change been for you? Starting off with DeMarcus, D-Man.
Mm-hmm.
What was that journey like for you?
Oh, that was a crazy journey. Like I don't even know. It might have been like I think he died in 2015. It might have took me like probably I want to say like 6 years to even like see the light.
Yeah.
Like it was blurry. I was drinking all type of stuff. I can't really say like from his death, I didn't really get nothing good out of it.
Yeah.
Cause it was all bad. Like because I was so young, and I ain't know nothing about grieving, you know. I thought I was straight. I'm straight. I'm good.
Yeah.
And it took a long time for me to realize that I wasn't good. By then I had so much. I had did so much, been in so much trouble that like the next years I'm still dealing with stuff like, you know, like the law, criminal stuff.
Yeah.
Just from that, like it dragged on, you know. But with my dad, it helped me. I became more of a man. Yeah, that's really what his death did for me. It made me like step up and just take on responsibilities and become a man.
Yeah. Also with DeMarcus, seeing his saying, don't let that Mac fly go. How has like seeing that for you, how has that been for you also? Because it's like, damn, like only if he was here to see that, or like knowing that you proud, like he was able to.
It's a good feeling. Like, I mean, it's a good way to remember him. For me. Yeah. That's how I feel about that. I'm proud of it, you know. Cause that's also my brother too, though. That's my brother too. And he made the tag for him. And then just to see him use it and go with it and keep going with it is, you know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. How do you handle your mental side of everything as far as music, your business? Like, how do you stay mentally head on straight? Like, what do you do to keep your mind right, to make sure you don't fall back into bad habits and things like that?
I try to pray.
Yeah.
I try to pray. Like, well, it get like, I mean, I could always feel myself slipping away. Like when I get to a point where I can't pray, I'm like, here it comes. It's coming. Like, but I try to pray. I try to read the word. I try to listen to motivational stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And but it get hard though. Like when you out here in this world, it's a lot of temptation. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. But I'm working on that part though. I'm still working on that part. I mean, I've lived most of my life with bad habits and just doing stuff that it ain't right, you know.
Yeah.
So it's easy to do the wrong thing. It's hard. You could say it's hard, you know what I'm saying? It's really easy to do the right thing too, but when you got them habits and you know that routine, you know what I'm saying, doing something different it's gonna be a little bit harder.
Definitely. Let me see. What piece of advice or life lessons has guided you through tough times?
What piece of advice?
Or lessons.
Lessons.
Yeah.
I mean, the main thing with advice is like people saying you better than this.
Cause you is, man.
Yeah, like that one always got me. I'm like, damn. Like they're like you better than this. Like it's just like a few words, but like when you going through so much, like once you finally like see a little light and you hearing that, you like, dang, I'm fucking up for real.
Yeah.
Like so that has pushed me through a lot of stuff.
For sure. Do you consider yourself like an introvert, extrovert, and how does that influence like your music life, your business life, social life, all that type of stuff?
I'm both. It just depends on the situation. Like, cause like I'm very outspoken in settings where like money is involved. I'm gonna talk a lot, but like if it ain't, I ain't gonna say just money, just like stuff that's beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's something that can help me progress or the people around me, I'm like, I'm gonna be the main person speaking in the room. Like we best friends, everything. Yeah. But like if it's a setting where I gotta like kind of like peep it out and stuff, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just chill. Like I'm just chill, sit back first.
For sure. How has like, as far as like family, how have they been supportive, if they have or if they have not? How has that played like a role in your life as far as like music, your career, or how you grew up?
I mean, growing up, I don't know, like growing up, I feel like my family always been there for me. But like growing up, you know, you think you grown, you think you know everything. I think I was like kind of like defiant like towards my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, like man, y'all don't love me. Truth was like I just didn't love myself like in them during them stages. Like I ain't know, but I feel like my family they always have been there for me in different ways. You know, different got like especially my dad's side. They definitely got like weird ways of showing love.
Yeah,
like
them Williams was different.
It's completely different. But yeah, I feel like they always been there for me. And like now, even now, I see that. I see. I'm like, they love me, but it's just different ways. People got their own ways of showing them love.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So let's slide back over onto the music side. Been an artist for like over how many years?
Like 15.
15 years. Is there like anybody that you ever wanted to collab with or get in the studio with, as far as like a producer, artist?
Andre. Yeah, Andre.
That's different.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard nobody say that one.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, that'd be crazy.
Is it like a reason why? Is it like
he's
sound?
so diverse. Yeah, he's so diverse. Like, and he just did like the flute thing. Like, just imagine like getting a feature with him. He can play the guitar, flute. He do poetry, spoken word.
Yeah.
He sing, rap. Like, it'd be crazy track, man.
What about female artists?
I don't know. I can't even tell you. I want to say an R&B artist, but I can't even think of one right now that I would actually want to. Summer Walker, maybe. I could say Summer Walker.
For sure.
Just someone off the top of my head.
Yeah. Any particular favorite artist you got? Or it's just...
My favorite artist?
Yeah.
Kanye.
I like that answer.
Yeah. I fuck with Kanye hard.
Kanye is hard. He different, but
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense though.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think. Yeah, I feel like we talked about went through shit real quick. But nah, if there's like any advice that you could give to like any upcoming artists or people who trying to get into the music industry, like what would you tell them?
Stay true to yourself. Stay true to whatever mind state you got going into it, you need to stay true to that. Stay true to your end goal. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody like knock you off your pivot of what you trying to do, cause they can knock you in the wrong direction. You can go long way in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
So
Okay. What would you give advice to your younger self?
my younger self,
Yeah. Like,
slow down. Slow down. Yeah. I feel like if I it was a lot of situations, if I would just chill, like it's been a lot of situations like I done elevated, and if I would have just like slowed down and just chilled, like
yeah.
just chill, I would have been able to just keep building on that. But it's been so many times where you elevate, you get that pride, you get that ego, and you get knocked right back down. You gotta start all over.
So what was like the young John Banks or John Juke Banks? What was he like versus John Banks now? Who was that?
I mean, we was fighting and we were doing a lot of legal stuff, and it was just bad. It was fun back then because it was like it was fun back then. It was an excitement back then. But then when you start seeing people dying and going to jail, you like, this shit real. Like this ain't no game. Like once it started, like it was fun at first. But once you start seeing the real side of it, like people dying, like that, like that's one of, like me seeing my brother die, I was like, damn, this shit real.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, damn, it was all good, you know, we were fighting in the club, niggas shooting, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But once you start seeing people dying, you gotta go to funerals, people getting locked up, nigga, what they gave you? 30 years. Nigga, you like, what the fuck? Like, I'm trying to rap, bro. I'm trying to be a rapper. Like, I'm straight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, once you start seeing that, it's fuck all that jug shit that I mean, that's my brand, you know?
Yeah.
It's my brand, but
living it, nah.
Yeah, it ain't, that shit ain't it.
I seen, it's been a minute ago where you like posted a picture. It was you, D-Man. It was like some other people in the pictures. And I think you made a comment. It was like you were the only one alive.
Right,
in that picture.
All them dead.
So it's how, like, for your mental state, how, like, damn.
Right.
How were you able to be like, how were you able to move forward for something like that? For you to be the only one alive.
Right.
And to be here at 30.
I mean, I think when I posted that, that's when I realized that I was the only person alive. You feel me? Like, I was like, damn, ain't none of these niggas alive. Like, but for me in my mind, I was like, I'm blessed, you know? Like, I'm blessed. I got away from a lot of stuff, like, after my brother died. And I'm glad I did. You know what I'm saying? Because it only lead to one or two roads, you know? So.
You also been, like, in jail or whatever. Was that, like, an experience that made you be like, okay, I need to change, or how can I shift away from this? Because you've been more than one time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what was a time where you was like, nah, fuck this? Or was it just like well, nah, let me just get all my shit together. I ain't going back.
I think, so like jail for me, it's been like more of a rehabilitation thing. But like, I've been in jail so much just cause it drags. Like, I ain't like, when you going through the system and you young and you black, you ain't got no money, like that shit drag. Like you plead to stuff, you get probation, and then you go plead to something else and you violate that probation. It's just a drag. It's just a drag. So it's been more of a rehabilitation thing for me. But I've always had in my mind, I don't want to go to jail. but it ain't my choice.
Yeah.
It ain't my, like, when you give other people the power to send you to jail,
Yeah.
it's not your choice if you want to go to jail or not. They don't care, like, oh, you didn't do this, you going back to jail. Like,
Yeah.
so that, I think that's why I've been to jail so many times. But I mean, now, like, you know, I had to realize I got to keep somebody on retainer, and I got to keep some money, and you know, just know, you got to know your laws and stuff, so you can stay out of jail.
Yeah.
But jail, it really wasn't nothing like it was difficult or nothing for me. Like, I mean, I still did the same thing that I was doing. Like, I ate good, I talked to everybody,
Yeah.
I handled business, I made money. So, but now I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, focus on staying out of jail. I got kids and stuff, you know.
Yeah. Cool. Just being in the world, being in the music industry, business, has there been like a time where people have changed, switched up? How do you deal with like those people with those type of flaws and removing people from your life?
What you mean? You said in the music or?
Just in general, all around.
Oh, like, I mean, I'm always ready for people to switch up. Like, I mean, most of the people around me, I put myself in a position where I control the situation anyways. Like, I'm just like, I don't know, like, I'm one of them people, I'm not asking nobody for nothing. Everybody asking me for something. So like, you switch up, that's good. I'm great. I ain't got to give you nothing now. Like, you was taking from me anyway, so it's fine. Like, I don't really be needing people, and I'm glad that I made it that way.
Yeah.
So that if anybody do anything or they gotta go ahead. Like, it's not changing my situation.
Yeah, for sure. Being in the music industry, what has been like by far the craziest shit you have ever seen?
The music industry. The craziest stuff I ever seen in the music industry. I don't know, probably violence. That's about it. Just violence. Retarded violence. Like, just dumb violence in the club. Like, performing. Just stupid stuff. Somebody got shot. Security guard shot this dude. It was all about performing. Somebody performed in front of them. It was just like some stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just dumb.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me think. It's been a minute, y'all, so work with me. Can you describe one of your favorite live performances and what made it special?
The last one I just did with No Stars was that's my favorite live performance. And what made it special was the song and like how I felt when I was rapping it. I'm like, dang, it's therapy.
What song was it?
Self.
Oh, okay. Yeah. For sure. How do you prepare for a show?
Prepare for a show?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't perform like that no more. But when I did perform back in the day, I used to drink until I can't feel my face. And then I just get on the stage.
Yeah.
And I just go crazy and take my shirt off. I was young though, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, now I don't really do performing. Like the last time I performed, I was drinking tea. That was my, you know.
Okay. Outside of music, what are like some hobbies or passions that you have?
Passions?
Yeah.
Making money. Businesses. That's what excites me. Like, when I get around people, I tend to like try to, hey bro, you should do this. You know, like I like coming up with business ideas. I like working on money things.
Cool. What was like your biggest challenge you faced besides money? Coming in the music industry.
My biggest challenge?
Yeah.
Coming in was probably my voice. When I first came in, my voice was real high. It's like, and people was like, man, you sound like Chipmunk. Like, and that really fucked with me for a long time. Cause like I had like this hot, like I don't know, like when I would rap, it was like something I would do, my voice would just go real high.
Yeah.
And like it really fucked with me for a long time. Like for a minute I started like trying to like do like deepen my voice a little bit. Like I'm like, man, this shit crazy. And then I just had to, I don't know, I came up out of it, and then like to where my voice is now, it's not too high, not too deep.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Also, before your brother passed away, he was also doing music. Was there a moment before he died where you guys were like coming up together to do the music or collabing, dropping an album? You know, how did that shift or tear apart everything that y'all were probably supposed to do?
Yeah, we had like yeah. So he was like one of my first artists. So I paid for his video, the video that he do got out, Forever Cautious.
For sure.
And then we did a album cover for him, and we had like a project. We had a project for him. So I mean obviously that just was over with.
Yeah.
I still got like 4 songs with him, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it slowed up a lot. But he was doing too much. He had a lot going on. He ain't had no time for no music, you know?
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like everything happened for a reason. Cause like we was so like intertwined that it was either he was gonna come do music with me, or I was gonna go be over there with him.
Yeah.
And it's a reason why we were separated.
Are there any like specific messages that you try to push through your music, or like that you want like your audience to hear?
Messages. I don't know, because mainly I kind of just talk about like stuff that I go through, and people just get what they can from it.
Cool. Do you ever think like you will go back to making like straight like rap music, or it has to be like what you're feeling? Like, do you ever think you can make music just to like a cool, fun album, or like you actually have to feel to make what you make?
For sure, I gotta feel it. It's not a fun thing. It's not a fun thing for me. Like, I ain't in the studio like laughing and giggling and playing around. It's not fun. It's like more of a therapy. Like I'm zoned in, I'm focused. Like I'm in tune, like, yeah.
So how do you go about like choosing your beats, who making your beats, and what goes with your sound and stuff like that?
Like now these days I like beats with bass and then like melodies in it. That's all I like right now. And that's just cause that's what's going with my sound and with like how music is right now.
Was it difficult to change your sound, or?
I mean, cause the sound that I do now is I've been recording songs like that. I got all type of sounds that I do. It's just like what I feel like was good for me to release right now.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, man. What you thinking? How you? It's going smooth.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I feel like I'm missing something.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's been a minute. Trying to see. Let's see what we get into. What keeps you motivated, and what keeps you from slipping off? Like, what keeps you on your path to just keep going?
My kids, for sure.
Cool. Damn. I think I done. Y'all look, it's been a minute for real. John Jill Banks. I think we pretty much got a lot of shit in today.
Yeah.
Think we missed some. Anything you need to tell the people?
No, not really. Just follow me, John Jill Banks, on everything. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, JONJUUG Banks. Make sure y'all stream the EP Torn, main single Old Days. Just keep, you know what I'm saying, looking at my page for updates. Got some new stuff coming out. 2 singles coming out before the end of the year with some videos. Make sure y'all follow my moving company, Anytime, Anywhere Moving. Check us out. #1 piano moving company in Atlanta. For sure.
For sure. Oh, you got any more like businesses coming out besides like moving company you trying to venture into?
I had a studio before.
Yeah.
I'm redoing the studio. I'm gonna do another studio by myself, and then I might do another studio in a partnership with a label. But that's about it right now. I'm working on a car rental, some car rental stuff. My girl doing a credit business, trying to partner up with that credit, tax. I'm trying to,
Get into everything.
You gotta get it for sure.
For sure. John Jude Banks, y'all. Go tap in with his EP Torn. And yeah, go follow him. And this PT Files, and we out.
All right, appreciate it.
Most definitely.